Welcome everybody to Bedbug TV. I'm your host, Jeff White. And in today's episode I wanted to talk to you guys about a product that I have here in my hand, and that is luggage sprays. And what it is there are several different sprays out there that claim you can spray your luggage when you travel, and it will hopefully keep bedbugs off of your luggage as you travel. Obviously, luggage and other items that you bring with you are one of the most common ways that bedbugs could be picked up from, say, a hotel room or other location, and then be brought back to your home. And so certain sprays have been developed to spray your luggage to keep bugs off of it. Similar to, say, the way Off or another DEET-based product may work as you spray your clothes when you go outside for mosquitoes. Same thing, instead of spraying your clothes for mosquitoes, you're spraying your luggage for bedbugs. Same concept. And so the bottom line with this, and I'll tell you about how they work in a second, but the bottom line with this is that my opinion on luggage sprays is the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure you check the label of whatever you're purchasing and that it is labeled to spray luggage for. There are sprays out there that may not be labeled for, and it may have some sort of harmful effect on the fabric, whatever the case may be. This is one example. It's called Stop Bugging Me, of a product that I have worked with in the past, and this is labeled to be sprayed on luggage. And so my feeling on this is, why not? You know, if you're concerned about bedbugs and you're traveling, if the product claims to be repellent and has some data to prove that it is repellent to bedbugs, why not? It's not 100% effective, and it is not 100% guaranteed to keep bugs off of your luggage, but I have done work with some of these products, and many of them are very repellent to bedbugs. And so if you have sprayed your luggage and you sprayed it very thoroughly, there's a good chance that some of these sprays may keep the bugs off of your luggage. And if it keeps one or two bugs off in your travels, hey, that's one or two bugs that you may bring home with you. The bottom line is you have to understand it's not 100%, so if you miss a small area, a bug may find that small area, and a bug may choose to stay on that luggage, even if it does smell bad to them. And so that's the bottom line with this, is that it's not 100%, but they can work. And so real quick, these sprays are designed to spray on your luggage. Some of them are all natural. Some of them have an active ingredient, such as DEET or other type of, synthetically derived pesticide. And again, you want to check the label to make sure it is labeled to be sprayed on your luggage. And this is one example of a product we have worked with, although I don't have any definitive results on Stop Bugging Me's all-natural spray. I know I've worked with this in lab settings, and bugs will do anything possible, especially close to when I sprayed the item, to get away from that item. They do not like this spray. They want to get as far away from it as possible, especially, close to when I sprayed it. And that's the biggest question I get is, okay, so this is labeled for luggage. It's got data that shows it is repellent. How often do I have to spray it? And that's the most important question. And honestly, many of these sprays, I don't know what to tell you. You want to check the label to see if it has any information about how often to spray it. The bottom line is a lot of these sprays do break down very quickly after you apply them to luggage. And so you may need to apply these relatively regularly when you travel. What the example of that is I'm not 100% sure. For instance, say if I were going on a trip and there was no interval in regards to how often I should spray this, I might spray it before I got to the airport, my luggage. I might spray my luggage when I got to my hotel, and then every morning that I'm in the hotel, and then right before I get to the airport on my way back home. That's one example of how I may use one of the products. But again, you want to read the label and see what the label says, and those are the directions that you want to follow. Another thing to be aware of is that many of these all-natural sprays, this one for instance, has an extremely strong odor to it. It's a very natural type odor. Not this product, but another one has cinnamon extract in it. And I mean, you spray it and you can smell it from rooms away. It smells so strongly like cinnamon. And so be aware of that, so that when you spray your luggage is going to smell like whatever this product smells like. That's why it's repellent to bedbugs. And when you take it to the airport, you may get some questions about why your bag smells so strongly like cinnamon or whatever the case may be. So again, that's not necessarily a bad or good thing. I'm not here to draw conclusions, but it does smell very strongly. Many of these do smell very strongly. But again, the bottom line is they're not 100%. You want to read the directions on how to use it properly. You want to make sure it's labeled for luggage. You want to see if it has any retreatment type of interval on it. If it doesn't, you're going to use your best judgment in regards to how often to spray it. And it's just as important to say use one of these on the luggage as it is to know what to do with your personal belongings when you travel. When you return home, since this isn't 100%, you still want to empty your suitcase outside the home. You still want to store or treat your suitcase however you've decided to do so. There's Bedbug TV videos on how to handle personal belongings out there. you still want to take those precautions. But again, why not? You know, if you're concerned, you want to take one of these with you, spray your luggage periodically in an effort to try to keep bugs off of it, sure, why not? And so that's my view on luggage sprays. If you have any questions, jeff.white@bedbugcentral.com. I'd be happy to answer any questions you have on this topic or any other topic that's out there. And I hope to see everybody soon enough.